So let's go over how to create a time lapse using Sony Vegas. So first let's open Sony Vegas and we'll have a project with these settings here. Yeah, I don't like that template. We'll go down here to 25 frames per second. Click apply. And okay, there we go. So now we're going to assume that you already know how to do the time lapse with the GoPro. So now we're going to import all those pictures. And it's really easy. So we go to import, media, and then we'll find our GoPro or our SD card here. Double click on that. And I have them here in the 102. And just click the first one. That's all you do. Just click the first one. And then come down here and you see this. Open still image sequence. Click that. Click open. And let's see what we have here. Frame rate. Pixel aspect ratio. Let's change that to match our project. And then click OK. Now you notice it just puts one thumbnail, one image here. There's not a list of every file or all 500 of them. So we click that, drag that in, and look what we get. Let's make this a little bigger here. And of course we click the play button. It's going to go through a little bit. Of course it's choppy because it has to pre-render, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I am going to worry about are these little black things on the outside. Little black bars. I don't want those little black bars. So we'll come down here, track motion, click that. Now I can't see it, so I gotta move this over. And resize this. So I'm going to resize the image till those bars are gone. You know what? I'm going to resize it a little bit more. Don't need to see that old boat sitting there. Don't need to see that carport thing there. There. So now we have everything all nice and cropped, zoomed in to where we want to see it. So that looks pretty good. So now we're going to go down here and we see our file is only 15 seconds long. 15 seconds long. Well, I want to make it a little longer. So how are we going to do that? Well, if we just click on it and drag it, it's not going to make it longer. It's just going to clone the file, clone that image all the way down. So it's not going to really make it any longer. But if we move the cursor right up to there, so we got the little box with the arrow. Now press down the control button on your keyboard. And you see this little squiggly line that appears. And with that little squiggly line, we can click and drag. And we can make this thing, let's see, was it 15 seconds before? Let's just make it 30 seconds. There. Now we can do the same thing. If you have a clip that you want to speed up, you can put the little mouse there, hit control, and you can shrink it and make it go even faster. But we don't want that. We're going to make it longer. I'll make it 30 seconds. So we got that. That looks good. Come up here. We resize this. That looks good. Now if you mess with these windows too much and you delete one and you're freaking out because you can't find it, go up here to View, Window Layouts, and then click the default layout. Boom. And it'll put everything back to normal. Alright, so now we will render file. Render as, so I have it at the same 1280 by 720, 25 frames per second. I'm going to save it on the desktop for now, and we'll just call it Clouds Time-lapse. And hit save. And off it goes. So we're not going to sit here and watch it render that whole 30 seconds. So at the end, well actually right now, I will show you what the video looks like after it's rendered. So hope you like it.